Hello and welcome to the Ink Mages podcast. Happy holidays! It's Christmas time, and we love Christmas time here on the Ink Mages. I think Angela will agree that she probably gets a lot of writing done. I do. When
Yes.
winter and foggy and a little dreary, and the lights are on out at nighttime, it's just fuel for our imagination. But today we're going to be doing another Ink Mages debate, and it's going to be a Christmas special.
Because I love the holidays and we want to get Christmassy and have a discussion about all of the fun things that we want to talk about during this time of year.
Let's dive in and have fun. All right, round one, the spirit of Christmas. So, who embodies it best? I'm going to list some names and then we're going to kind of debate our thoughts on it. So, we got Santa Claus, the Grinch, post transformation, Ebenezer Scrooge, reformed,
Yes.
Rudolph, Frosty the Snowman, Mrs. Claus, Tiny Tim. Any others? That's a lot there to work.
That's a lot. That's a huge list. I mean, I could try to, think down the list. I mean, there's Buddy the Elf.
Oh, yes.
Does he embody the Christmas spirit? I mean, pretty good.
He embodies sugar and
sugar and Pop-Tarts and marshmallows. Definitely lots of maple syrup. I don't know. I think on that list, whenever I think of the Christmas spirit, you're thinking of like what really moves you for the holidays. It's those miracles that you want to see happen. I mean, I think that's why we all like to watch those Hallmark love stories, to see the people on the farm. Is the farm going to get saved? And, is the main heroine going to fall in love with her hero? All of those things. And it's that miracle that I always get moved by. And so Tiny Tim is definitely that embodiment to me of that hope that's supposed to be a part of the season, that belief that even though his father's losing hope, you've got this evil Scrooge who's trying to destroy their lives just because he's unhappy, and he's dying. And, God bless us, everyone, just this happy little hopeful child that has faith. And so for me, I think that's why they keep retelling the Christmas story over and over and over again, and everybody leans in every time, and they know Tiny Tim's going to say it. Even on Scrooged, it's so funny. I love that movie with Bill Murray.
Yes. Which I watched it last year because you told me about it.
Oh, yes. Yeah. And then at the end, the mute little boy who's basically the Tiny Tim figure, he speaks and everybody celebrates. It's that embodiment of hope and faith, which is what I really think the holidays are about anyway. So for me, I don't know. Tiny Tim, I mean, even when you look at the transformation of the Grinch, when his heart grows 3 sizes, or Ebenezer Scrooge, when he, basically gets totally changed. He realizes his ways and he changes. I don't know. Those are my favorite things. That's definitely the spirit of Christmas for me. So what do you think?
I was leaning towards Tiny Tim. Before you said it, I was like, I think Tiny Tim.
Yeah.
God bless us, everyone. But also just his genuine little sincere giving heart when he comes from a family that really has nothing and they're struggling. But yeah, you're right. He remained hopeful even though he was facing death. And I feel like his death really rocks Scrooge for a bit. Like, as he's going through the different spirits, he's still kind of, during past and present, but it's like future it's hard. And seeing little Tiny Tim dead or gone, it always moves.
Quite a tragedy. Well, even on the Man Who Invented Christmas, which is, I love the title of that movie because you really do look at Charles Dickens and like that era and how it kind of created this essence of Christmas. But his struggle as a writer, how he discovers he's Scrooge, isn't it his sister who has the son that's having health struggles, and he is just without hope for all of it, Charles Dickens in that story. And it's kind of this, he has that conversion that Scrooge has, and there's this Tiny Tim character that, anyway, I just find it so beautiful.
Well, right, in that movie, because wasn't it like that was the essence of the story? And his friend tells him, you cannot kill Tiny Tim. Then what would be the point of the story?
Exactly, because he's going to kill him, and everyone's like, what?
You can't do it, because that's true. Like, I do believe that Scrooge's transformation really is reliant upon Tiny Tim as a character. So there is something powerful about his innocence. All right, let's go to round 2. Winter's mightiest magic. We should have fun with this. Yeah, which classic power wins? All right, we got another list we're gonna throw at you. So we've got Santa's sleigh, which must be faster than light, right? Travel to get to every house in one
Absolutely.
night. Rudolph's nose, guiding light in storms. Frosty's hat, the life-giving enchantment. The Nutcracker's magic, toy to soldier transformation. The Ghost of Christmas, time travel and emotional revelation. It's a powerful one. And let's see, Jack Frost's winter touch, weather manipulation. So, which of these is the winter's mightiest magic? And maybe there's one we haven't listed that could be a wild
Hmm.
card.
Well, I know as a kid, Frosty's hat was a little bit like language in the wardrobe for me. Like I'm like, if I could find that one element, bring a snowman to life, my magical Christmas would just be made. Just thinking of that possibility. Did you ever see that animation, The Snowman, where the little boy builds a snowman and then the snowman flies away
Yes.
and then
Okay.
takes him to this, basically the North Pole where all the snowmen are having a party.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I feel like that sounds familiar, but
If you
I'm
haven't
not
seen it,
sure.
it's really beautiful.
Was
Actually
it?
won Academy Awards the year that it came out.
Oh, how old is it?
The 80s.
Okay.
Mhm, yeah,
Okay.
so it came out in the
Mm.
80s. It's very beautifully illustrated or animated, I guess would be the word. And it's all set to music, so there aren't really a whole
Okay.
lot of words in it. It's kind of sad, but
Because
I love.
I'm guessing he melts at the end, or they all
Yeah,
melt.
yeah. Spoiler if you haven't seen it. But maybe it's better if you're prepared. But that magic of something coming to life, I don't know. I think if I was a kid, that would be my favorite. I don't know, but I'm still open for just this is open for discussion. What do you think?
Well, I mean, okay, I feel like there's the kid one I want to go with, and then like personal favorite because I just love A Christmas Carol that
Yes.
I like the Ghosts of Christmas, what they're able to do
Mm.
with I guess I wouldn't have thought of it as time travel, but it
Yeah.
is. But it's also like just dreamscape. It's
Yeah.
invading like his heart, his mind. I'm all for stories that have emotional revelation because
Yes.
to me they are very mighty and powerful and how they transform a person in a single night. And I know that was what Charles Dickens wrestled with in A Christmas Carol. Can a person have a complete heart change in a single
In a night.
night? Well, in a story they can, and the ghosts of Christmas did it.
Who's your favorite Christmas ghost that visits Scrooge? Like which one do you love best?
Mm. Oh, I always loved past. The future scared me. Yet to come. Oh my gosh!
The Grim Reaper.
Every iteration. Maybe not the Mickey Mouse one, but every other
Yeah.
iteration. Like it's some ring wraith. That's
Yeah.
what it
Very
looks like.
scary.
Oh gosh, it's just it. I mean, that one's the most powerful, I
Yeah.
think, but also the scariest because again, you're faced with your own immortality,
Yeah.
and you wrestle with all the things you wish you would have done in the past and the present
Yeah.
to keep that future from coming to
I
pass.
think my favorite's the present with the big giant.
Yeah, the
He's
jolly.
like the embodiment of almost Santa Claus. With all the abundance of food, and he's jolly and he's laughing, and something about that, the present being the jolly one.
Yeah.
The being the happy one, like living in the present and seeing the pieces that are important to see right here and now. That's definitely my favorite.
See, he
Um,
would have been a good candidate for the spirit of Christmas.
yeah,
The ghost
there
of
you go.
Christmas
There you
present.
go. You're right. You're
Totally.
right.
Happiness and cheer and celebration and spending
Yeah.
time with family, all of that in the present.
Yes. I definitely say Rudolph's red nose is like on the bottom of the list as far as magic because I don't know. I mean, I loved the song when I was a kid, but as far as believability of his red nose, saving Christmas, I don't know. Sorry,
Yeah.
kids.
I guess I'd say Santa's sleigh for like my second. I mean,
Okay.
faster than light travel. It's very sci-fi.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would like to be on that sleigh.
Well, and if you're
On
talking
that
about the
ride.
magic of Christmas, I mean, what do my kids go to bed at night? They're all big now, but still, there's that. We all like to pretend, hey, Santa's coming. He's going to be
Mhm.
here. Let's go to bed. And that excitement of just get my kids for years. I had to give them like a little bit of melatonin because they'd be so excited that they couldn't go to sleep. And then they were upset because they're like, I can't go to sleep and Santa's
And then
coming.
there's zombies in the morning. Like at 6 a.m., they're already waiting.
Exactly. I mean, that definitely is a very mighty magic as far as kids are concerned. And as a parent, honestly, it's my favorite thing. I would almost like if somebody asked me once, they're like, what would you rather be again, like a kid on Christmas or a parent on Christmas? And I'm like, a parent every time.
Oh,
If I wouldn't go back to being the kid where I got all the presents and the magic, even though that was so special and so awesome. There's something more magic to me about being the parent on
yeah,
Christmas.
the giver. I mean, I
Yeah,
gave a lot when I was a kid too. It
yeah,
was something our
yeah.
family always did. But yeah, I feel like I can relax and rest more on Christmas as an adult because I get to tell myself that. Like
Yes.
this is a day off from everything.
Yes. No one can bother me today.
No
It's
one can bother me.
Christmas.
I get to do what I want. Round 3. This is going to be fun. This is our Christmas trials. Who
Mm,
survives the great holiday gauntlet? So we have some gauntlets we're going to throw at our own characters. And so if you're listening, put it in the comments. Pit your own character against a challenge or one of your
mm,
favorite characters. But here's a couple challenges our characters can face. The rooftop maze of endless chimneys,
ooh,
the forest of living toy soldiers. That sounds really scary, actually. The echoing snow tunnel of lost Christmas wishes.
ooh.
The final door guarded by the ghost of Christmas yet to come. I already admitted that is something I would never want to do because that scares me.
Yeah, yeah. And yet that's probably the one I'd want to write about. If I would,
Right?
as a writer, like I want to pick the scariest one to really make my readers lean in. I don't know. It might be the Forest of Living Toy Soldiers or the final door guarded by the ghost of Christmas yet to come. But then
Well,
who?
I know first off, if I was to pick Akron to face one of these gauntlets, I know he'd for sure be like, send me to the forest of living toy soldiers. Because in book 3, 4, he now has like some fiery fists. He
Yes.
would just wreck those toys and probably have a grand time doing it. But he'd use his grapple hook, I'm sure, to like get to the top of those those toy soldiers could be giants too. I imagine them being like
Ooh, that's
giant
good
size. So he's
twist.
gotta use his grapple hook to like get up there, get to the the base of the neck and just smash and pummel them. I don't want this to get violent, but yeah, like decapitate the wooden heads. They're wooden, maybe. They're toy soldiers.
It's more like they're the undead.
Woo! Burn them up.
Oh, I love that. I'm trying to think of what character I would put in this scenario. So, you've got the Once and Future Chronicles where you've got Merlin, who's got magic powers. Showers of the Forgotten Store, you've got Nora, who's very vivacious and willing to take things on, I think, if she needs to. But I just think it's more fun to pick Merlin. So I would probably put him against the ghost of Christmas yet to come. And
Ooh.
I think that his wisdom and his ability to wield magic might be a formidable match on the Christmas yet to come, especially because in my books, there's a little bit of a leg up for him and Eleanor, for Merlin and Eleanor, that they have the magic of time, which means that they
Yes.
can time travel. So there is an advantage that they would have against this future, Ghost of Christmas Future a little bit because maybe they already know the outcome. I don't know. Something like that. My brain's racing to be creative here and see what would happen in this
Well,
scenario.
yes, because it could be a challenge of because Merlin in your book starts at a very hopeless place of
Yes.
despair. So it could be that the ghost yet to come might plague him a little bit
Yeah.
on that and make him doubt and second guess himself. But with the power of the time travel, he's able to see what is to come. And that might give
Yeah.
him some hope.
Yes. Maybe we could even get the power of the duo of him and Eleanor.
Yes,
Maybe she knows something.
together.
Yes, come on. I mean, that would be fun.
And I'm like, I'm sure we could continue on with more of our characters doing some of
Yeah.
this, but I feel like that was a good. That was a good little challenge. All right, let's move on to round 4, the winter creatures showdown. What creature would make the greatest guardian of the holiday season? So you can think like fantasy, fairy tale, some of our classic Christmas cartoon stories.
Well, it's funny because the abominable snowman and Rudolph used to scare the heck out of my kids. They would run out of the room as soon as he appeared above the mountains in the snowy forest, and
Yes.
just they couldn't even look at him. But he's so endearing at the same time once his tooth is pulled and they realize he's just miserable. So, all that said, maybe he would be a great guardian because he's giant
Yes.
and he can be scary, but he's warm and fuzzy really on the inside. It would be a good protector maybe. So if we're thinking of Christmas beings, that one's kind of fun. And then it plays on my favorite thing, which is myth and legend, and the whole Yeti idea of
Yep.
something that actually could exist in the Himalayas. Who knows? But yeah, there's my pick, I guess.
Yeah, that's a fun one. If I was thinking of one of my stories, I'd pick like an ice wyvern.
Oh,
but I'm
there you go.
like, do they really embody? Would they make a good guardian? I don't know. I guess if you feed them and make sure they're happy.
You've raised the wyvern from an egg.
Yes,
they trust you.
you
So
need to make sure they have like a family. So
yeah.
and at least in my world, the wyverns like to have their siblings close.
Oh,
So
yes.
don't have one by himself because he might just feel lonely. And so it would need to be a guardian who, several of them.
Yes.
A family of ice dragons.
Yeah.
Ice wyverns, yes. A whole
Yes.
pack. Then they can be distributed. Have different
like
corners of the globe covered as guardians.
It's way more fantasy. Can't believe I didn't pick a dragon, but I didn't. I'll stick with the Yeti this time.
I like
because I'm writing about giants right now. So giants are like my thing right now.
Will any of them be a kind giant, or are they all going to be vicious?
Not in my current
Oh,
story.
no.
In my current story, they are not. But they're not also like the Jack and the Beanstalk type of scary. They're more reasonable. They're more clever. And it actually makes them more villainous and scary. So my giants are very scary, and they are cannibals. So there's another scary piece. So they still remain that man-eating type of giant, but not the big buffoon of a giant that just arbitrarily, maybe there's a little bit of a history there that hasn't been considered in the lore of giants that I'm going to be including to kind of make them people who know how to lord almost more like gods. So yeah.
Well, if there is an invasion of the north from your giants, my ice wyverns will descend. To protect.
Yes.
Christmas.
There you go. Yes, they would definitely have an advantage.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, it's funny. All of these little kind of prompts are giving me ideas. I'm like, oh, I could write a story. Like, what if I wrote a Christmas story? Or what if I did something like this? Anyway,
I've seen authors do that. I feel like that could be in our future.
Yeah.
Yet to come. The ghost of yet to come. Please show us.
Yes.
If there is a Christmas story.
Yeah, there you go.
A short one in our future. I mean, heck, the Christmas Carol is 6 chapters. It doesn't. I think it's only 6 chapters. It is not a long book. Yeah. Here's some fodder for us.
Stephanie, we could collab on a fun little short Christmas story. I don't know.
Yes, the ice wyvern and it teams up with a kinder giant. He's a misfit.
Yes. Misfit. Yes, there we go.
He's a misfit with these giants. Befriends a wyvern. That could be nice. All right. All right, let's go to our bonus round. This is our ultimate Christmas bash, our ultimate Christmas party. How would your character or characters host a Christmas party? What would be on the menu? Where would it take place? Would there be shenanigans about? Who would create the shenanigans?
This is such a fun prompt. I think for me, I mean, immediately I go to Shadows of the Forgotten Shore. I have a character named Declan, and he has a sister named Nora. And Nora or it's not, excuse me, not Nora, Della. Nora's the other main character. Della's the character I'm talking about right now. His sister's name is Della, and she owns a little coffee shop called Della's. She likes to bake and she likes to make espresso. And she loves to be kind of a busybody, which makes her kind of fun. I think she'd be a great host to a party because she'd supply lots of good things to eat. She likes to pick people's brains and get all the gossip. And it would be a great place to host. However, I had a thought.
Let's hear it.
Who is another character from my Once and Future Chronicles. He's one of my favorite heroes. But he is the type to drink a little too much ale at a party and get up on the tables and sing very loud songs.
What?
So, I thought,
has this occurred? I don't remember.
It does. In book one, they're having a
why.
feast of Beltane, and he drinks some ale, gets up on a table, and, kicks
Goes
a few,
full Hobbit.
Yeah, full Hobbit. Kicks a few goblets over and then makes everybody sing a really sad song. But I still think that he would be the life of the party. He tends to be a little bit one of my more optimistic heroes too, which I think make him kind of a jubilant piece to a party. So
those are great options, and they both sound like very nice parties. Very different.
Yes.
Oh, let's see. So I think you picked a coffee shop with Della. I know that, like, in my Heartsmith series, I feel like that would be the ideal location, is the underground at Fritz's cafe. And he is, his better judgment, but he's going to let the kiddos host the Christmas bash there. Sasha, I'm sure, convinced him. So Tip, I would like to say he would host, but they would have then Sasha was like, no, you can't host. You can invite people in.
So they can get all the rabble rousers, into the party.
Oh, yes. But she'd have it all nicely decorated, right, with lights, and there would be a gothic type of ambiance to the Christmas decorations.
I want to go there.
Jazzy would be wearing a wonderful little Christmas bow. And welcoming everybody in and probably stealing food off of the plates. I feel like Aaron would have secretly made and tinkered little gizmos as gifts for everybody. Perhaps little mechanical toy soldiers.
Oh,
not walking.
Yes.
Yeah, everybody gets
automatons.
Yeah, it's a little automaton. Everybody gets a little automaton as a Christmas little gift.
Oh, I love that. Who would be the gift giver in mine? I was still thinking Della would be the type of person to make little handmade, I don't know, probably cookies or something as gifts to hand out to everybody.
So yeah, there would be a show. I feel like Sebastian would put on some type of juggling show because he's a performer.
There you go.
Sasha would probably regale people with a nice horror story.
Ooh, yes. Yep.
And Misha would go on and on about her racing exploits.
Oh, I love that. That would be a great place for a Christmas party, is on a ship.
Yes.
That would be pretty great.
I thought about that too, that like if Tip could host the New Year's Eve party.
There we go.
On Misha's skyship.
There you go.
So they could fly around the basin and invite New Year's in. Could it all be lit up?
Yes.
From the city.
I could invite Wylear so she could, if we were in the Irish setting of Shadows of the Forgotten Shore, she could come and set a fire on the beach.
Yes.
A nice bonfire for everybody to come and warm themselves around. I don't know. It'd be fun to kind of include all of these different characters in different ways. Some of them would, some of my characters I feel like would cause too many problems. It wouldn't be as fun.
Fights could ensue if there was a bridging of the characters. I feel like if my Iron Kingdom series characters were hanging out with them, I know Akron would get into a fight, probably with Tip.
Yeah.
Because Tip wouldn't shut up.
Oh, yeah.
It'd probably have some nickname that would just rub him the wrong way. So it'd be like, he'd get clocked.
Both Tip and Akron, I'd actually like to see them in a room together. That would be an interesting combo right there.
It would be.
They might surprise us. Maybe they become best friends. They did it off.
Oh my gosh. Who knows? In the future, there could be some banter in a post because I have entertained that thought. Where
Them going back and forth.
going back and forth, trying to like
I'm
be
all here. I'm here for
spokesman
it.
for me. And who would be the better spokesman? Well, we know
Yeah.
Chip won it with the Heartsmith, but I feel
Yeah.
like my Iron Kingdom characters have, they need to have their counter,
Yes.
their
Yes.
comeback.
Yes. I love, and that's one of the things that's so fun is you're good at mouthy banter in your books, and both of these characters embody that quick mouthiness, which I think Tip is probably king, though.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
I
I love
think
him though.
so.
That's why he jumps off the page. And even though he's a little bit of an anti-hero, you like him. I can't wait for this Christmas party. I think this is going to be such a riot.
It should be smashing.
Absolutely smashing. There are several characters that I think that actually would smash. Let us know what characters would you want to see at a Christmas party? Please comment. It would be so fun to hear from you. Maybe even your favorite Christmas spirit, or what you think embodies the Christmas spirit best, or maybe even just your favorite thing about Christmas. We at the Ink Mages love having you along for the ride. We love having you listen to our banter, and we would love it if you'd like, share, comment. Merry Christmas from the
Merry
Ink Mages. We really, really appreciate you and love that you love to listen to our show. And we have some great guests coming up soon, and even more story fodder headed your way. So Merry Christmas, and we'll see you next time.